We're gonna start. All right, so first up, we have a Republic Trooper. We have a medical droid. I think this is the one that came in the Palpatine's thing, the Palpatine shuttle. Here's a clone trooper pilot. Here's a Phase 1 clone from the Clone Wars. Yeah, I think this is the fire trooper from the first. What is what? What the heck? This is not a Star Wars. This is a Ghost. Okay, so we have a jetpack trooper from Battlefront. Here's a stormtrooper. This is the sand troopers from Tatooine. You can see he has the orange pauldron, and you can see he's dirty, or should I say sandy. So here's a medical droid. I think this is the one from Anakin. I think this is a Phase 1 commander. Here's a, what's his name? The bounty hunter droid. I forgot his name. The First Order stormtrooper. Here's a Kisfisto. Pretty cool. Oh, here's a really cool one. This is a range trooper. This is from Han Solo. You can see he has like the little like neck thing around his thing because you know these guys were like in the code. This is a very cool minifigure. I think these guys only have like the regular clone faces. So we have a stormtrooper, 501st, and here's another really cool one. This is a Commander Cody. He doesn't have a special face, but this is a really cool one as well. All right, so we have a green astromech. Not sure what that one's from. Oh, here's one of the old clone pilots. Here's a Sith trooper. Here's another First Order stormtrooper. And here's another really cool one. This is from Han Solo as well. This is Han Solo when he worked for the Empire, I'm pretty sure. I watched most of the movie, but I watched this part when he was like getting like in the rain or something. I'm not sure. Here's another Jedi. This is a I'm not even gonna, I don't remember her name, but this is a cool Jedi from the Clone Wars. Here's a Mandalorian from one of the most recent battle packs that retired. TIE pilot. Here's a couple battle droids. This is a Kashyyyk trooper. A Kashyyyk droid. Here's another Mandalorian from the battle pack. Here's a super battle droid, but he has like the actual gun, which is, this is actually the coolest super battle droid. Actually, no, the one that's blue is the coolest one. Here's one of the guys from the First Order battle pack. I literally have no idea what these guys are called. Oh, we have a cool destroyers right here. Here's two of them. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure these were probably from the same set because they look pretty similar. Let's see what's right here. Oh, here's a from Rogue One. This is the Death Trooper. Some of the coolest troopers in my opinion. I'm pretty sure this one also came in Han Solo. What? Wait a second. This is Lloyd's face. I just saw yellow under here and I was like, what? So here's Luke Skywalker. Is this the original? Oh yeah, this actually is one of the older ones. I thought it was like an anniversary one. So here's the Stormtrooper from Rebels. I think this is the Sith Trooper Commander. Here is a clone pilot as well. Let me just move everything over here so you can start seeing more stuff. So here's like a droid. I'm not sure if this is a medical droid or not. Here's a really cool one. This is a Captain Rex. This is the Phase 1 version. Let's see if he has the face. Oh, you can see he has the beard right there. Pretty cool. All right, so here's the Royal Guard, the black one. I think it's called the Shadow Guard or something. Here's a pilot. I'm not sure what type of pilot this is, but he has like an X-Wing pilot type. It's another one of those. Here's some more First Order. Here's Finn as well. Here's another Rogue One Death Trooper, Super Battle Droid, Phase 1 clone, Stormtrooper. Here's a Commando Droid. Here's Darth Vader. Which one is this? Oh, this is actually the 20th anniversary one. I was like, this looks too like clean to be one of the old ones because it has like the same printing as like the original one, but it looked way too crispy to be the new ones. Let's see what we got here. We have a 501st. Here's the Jedi Plo Koon, one of the cool, really cool Jedi. Here's a Gungan Warrior. I'm not sure what these guys are called. I don't know if they're like a special thing because they have like black markings. I'm not sure if there's something special about. They're probably like gunners or something. Here's another First Order. Oh, this one came in the same set with Han Solo, the one with the cape. This is that guy. I don't know. I forgot this guy's name, but he was like his commander or something. Here's another Sith commander. Here's a Rebel Scout Trooper, or Fleet Trooper. These are the ones with the actual pockets, like the updated one. Here's Mace Windu from the Clone Wars. We have this guy. I'm not sure what these guys are called, but I'm pretty sure these guys came in the solo sets as well. Here's a TIE pilot. Here's a couple droids. Let me just take some of these out. Some droids. Because, you know, we're not going to look through every droid, like every single droid. Like, here's Kashyyyk one. Let me just take them all out so you can see some of the more unique minifigure. Here's a rocket droid without the rocket. So I guess it's not a rocket droid. Oh, here's a cooler droid. This is a medical droid. I think this is the one from Hoth. Here's a Obi-Wan Kenobi with a headset. Here's a Kashyyyk trooper. Here's a Tatooine Luke. Here's a Phase 1 clone pilot. Pretty cool. I think this is an assassin droid, but he's really loose, so he might be a little crooked. Here's Ahsoka from the Clone Wars. Let's see. We're actually getting through this pretty fast. What the heck? This is Jay. What is this doing here? Here's Jay for some reason. Here's a Commander droid. Another one. Another Mace Windu. Here's another AT-AT driver. Here's an Imperial officer. Here's a Stormtrooper. This one has like the battle damage. First Order. Here's another Sand Trooper, but he doesn't have any extra accessories. Oh, this is the guy from Rogue One. The guy who was like Force sensitive or something. The guy with the little skirt. The skirt piece is pretty well made. I really like it. So here's the original Chewbacca. I can tell because it's like the old color brown. Here's that guy from the Cantina. It's another First Order Stormtrooper. Here's another Jet Trooper. R2. Here's another Rogue One Death Trooper. Somebody else from Battlefront. Here's one that caught my eye. This is the Phase 2 Gunner. They recently made this guy with the Phase 2 Cody set. But I actually kind of like the original one better. Like, not the Phase 1, but like I kind of like this Phase 2 one better. Let me know. Oh, here's another Phase 2 clone. I think this, I'm not sure what this one's called. This is the yellow one. Pretty cool one as well. Another one of those. That thing. We have Padme. This is from episode 1. Let's see. So we have Luke. This is the 20th anniversary, as you can see. So here's Leia. This is Hoth Leia. Here's a Shadow Trooper. There's another one of those. Another Mandalorian from the Battle Pack. Here's a Fleet Trooper. Let's see. It's another Phase 1 clone. Let me just move this over here. Oh, here's another Kiss Fisto. Pretty cool. We have this thing. I'm not sure if this is a minifigure or like some random thing. Here's the Mandalorian. I think this is the original one that came out. It's Phase 2 clone. This is Commander Gree. Pretty cool. Another one of those. Here's a Emperor Palpatine. This is one of the more recent ones. Here's one of those. Here's another Gungan warrior. Oh, here's a cool one. This is a Captain Phasma. With the cape and everything. That's cool. Here's another one of those. A Hoth Trooper. Oh, here's one of the most desirable Phase 2 clone troopers. This is just the regular plain trooper. You guys think they're ever going to make a battle pack with the newer version? I hope they do. I think this guy is from Han Solo. Here's the R2-D2. Here's 2 Luke Skywalkers. One of them is from Endor. One of them is from, I think, from episode 6. Here's oh, I forgot to take out some of these droids. We're almost done. We're like more than halfway done. Oh, actually, no, this guy's like a pilot. Pretty sure. I'm not sure what type of droid this guy is. Probably like a mechanic or something. Phase 1 clone. Snow Trooper. Here's a, what's the guy's called? Tusken Raiders. Here's a 501st. Here's what's these guys called? The Imperial Shock Troopers. Oh, here in the corner, here's Kylo Ren. I think it's an Imperial probe droid or something like that. Those guys that float around. Shadow Trooper. There's another Mandalorian. Snow Trooper. Here's a First Order. I think these guys are called Sith Troopers as well. I think this is I think this is the original Imperial officer. I think this is one of the newer ones. This is from Han Solo. This is that girl. I'm not sure what her name is, but she's pretty cool. She has like a little fuzzy jacket on. Here's a Clone Wars Mandalorian. Here's another Death Trooper. Here's R2D2. And if you're asking why there's like little wet marks, it's because I told the guy to like wash them before he sends them to me, because you know they're used Lego, so I'd rather touch clean Lego than used. I mean, than dirty. So here's another First Order guy. Here's another 501st. Here's another one of those. Here's Dengar, 501st. Sith Trooper. Let's see, any more unique ones? Here's Anakin. Here's a Shadow Trooper. The TIE Pilot. Oh, here's the one that I missed. I haven't seen this guy. This guy is the droid from the Freemaker Adventures. He has like the little like Inquisitor type back piece, but this is like one of the droids that Emperor Palpatine made. If you watch the Freemakers, he only showed up in that show, but this guy is pretty cool as well. Let's see. Oh, here's a clone here, and a clone. I think this is a lieutenant. See, we have Chewbacca. We have some of these dogs from Han Solo. I'm not sure if they're dogs or like some ugly little things. Here's Jar Jar, 501st. Here's a 20th anniversary Han Solo, because I was like, no, there's no way this is the original one. Another one of those. See, anything else original that I haven't showed the Scout Trooper yet. It's the one with the Prince of Legs. See, here's a TIE Pilot. Here's a Phase 1 Gunner. See, then there's like an Imperial officer. Here is a Hoth Luke in the Bacta tank. Here's another one of those. Here's a Royal Guard. This is a Naboo fighter pilot. R2D2. Another Imperial First Order type guy. I'm not sure what this guy's are. Here's a Jump Trooper. Here's like a kid Han Solo. Let's see what we got left. So these are all like troopers, so let's try to go fast. It's another one of those dogs. Phase 1 clone. Phase 1 clone. Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper. This is a Stormtrooper as well. Let's grab all these Stormtroopers. Stormtrooper. Yep, all these are Stormtroopers. Yep. Yep. Stormtroopers. Oh, here's a Phase 1 clone pilot. Stormtroopers. Yep. Stormtrooper. Let me get all these out so we can go ahead and finish this video off. These are all Stormtroopers. Yep. And these are like the flame guys. Another one of those. R2D2. Another one of those. Imperial. Here's another Imperial officer. I think this is like the grounds crew member. And that's everything that I got today in a single droid art. Thank you guys for watching. Here's everything that I got today. Comment down below what was your favorite. And have a good rest of your day.